Yes, sir. Geeks all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cuz We Geeked. Well, we encourage you to stay geeked, man. Listen, it is the man that's calling all the X-Men. It is your boy, Real.
It's your boy Will, and the legend grows.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir, man. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all geeking out with your boys for another episode, man. Y'all know how we do this every Saturday morning, man. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television.
Yeah.
So that definitely ain't gonna stop today, man. We definitely got a lot to get into today. So we ask that if you are new to the channel, if you're into geek, all things geeked, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man, to join us here as we talk about everything in the geek culture involving television and movies. And also, too, man, please everybody hit that like button for us, man. We're still trying to grow the channel, man. We're still a young channel trying to grow, still trying to get to our first 100. So we definitely would appreciate the support. And yeah, Cuz, you ready, man?
Yeah, man. Let's get this. Let's get it.
We got a pretty interesting show coming up here, man.
Yeah.
A very highly anticipated show that everybody been talking about here, man, for the last man, I feel like it's been like 2-3 years.
Yeah. As
What it
soon
feel
as
like.
the news, as soon as the word about it coming through dropped, it's been lit.
Yeah, it's everybody been turned up for it, man. Especially guys around our age. We grew up with this.
Yep.
As y'all know, we're talking about the X-Men '97 release coming out next week. Listen, man, like Cuz just said, man, this is probably one of the most anticipated shows to drop in recent memory.
Yeah.
Because of nostalgia factor, as y'all know, man, we grew up with the X-Men cartoon. We're kind of sad to see it go and the way it ended and all that good stuff, man. So we just can't not wait for that show to drop so we can talk about it, man, with y'all. But amongst all the good that we see out here, man, amongst all the hype that we see with this show, some negative news has dropped, cuz.
Yep.
So it says X-Men Studio fires X-Men '97 creator. I can't pronounce his first name, but DeMayo. The series is set to premiere next week. Says Marvel Studios has fired DeMayo, the creator and executive producer of Marvel Animation's X-Men '97, ahead of the series premiere on March 20th. So, because you heard about this, so supposedly there are okay, so this is how it's going down right now. Nobody knows officially what happened. Okay. Nobody knows officially what happened. There's a lot of speculation going on. So, like you said, they fired him before the series started. I mean, before the series came out.
Yep.
And nobody knows why. So he had a lot of things on the table too that he left on the table that was supposed to help with this series moving forward. Like they already got the script finished for season 2.
Yeah.
He has some ideas for season 3.
Yep.
There's speculation that it has something to do with some things that he's conducted himself in away from Disney / Marvel.
Yep.
The fact too that that's something I'm gonna touch on. Oh, so none of the representatives of Disney and Marvel have spoken on this. Nobody's saying anything. His representatives haven't said anything, and his social media has been, deactivated. So we don't know. Nobody really knows what it is, but there are speculation that he had an OnlyFans page, and that he was exposing himself on OnlyFans page. So that's only a speculation. Nobody has the actual true facts of what's going on right now. So that's only speculation. We can't go on that until we actually know what's actually going on. But right now, everybody's tight-lipped right now for both sides. We don't know what's going on. So, but Cuz, what's your take on it, man?
So when it first dropped, when the word first dropped, it was like, what in the world had happened for it to for this to go on? Because it was like the show's about to drop, like, and what I think at that point it was within
Like a week.
2 weeks.
Yeah, well, probably a little over a week because he drops on Wednesday. Oh no, you're right. My bad.
It was right about 10 to 14 days ish. So it's like, when the word happened, so they just start checking out different areas or medias and saying like, as for, like exactly what you're saying as far as like everything that he's done so far, show's ready to go ahead and drop. He already had season two taken care of and was ready to prep for just in case they wanted season three as well. He's worked with Disney several times from Moon Knight. So it's like, what in the world? And he just started thinking about it. It's like, this has to be like an HR issue for it to, for everything to happen like this. Like all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
all of a
this,
sudden, yeah,
yeah, this is
yeah,
definitely an HR issue. So, which would be conduct. If it's an HR issue, it's typically a conduct issue for it to happen so fast. So if the word is that it's OnlyFans, I want to know the time period of him dropping it, because that strike
mm,
was long. So was this a way, a means of being able to supplement the bills while the
mm,
strike was going on? Because I mean,
yeah.
you hey, the bills be billing, so you gotta get
Bills
those
do
things
be
taken.
billing, bro. That's what they say.
so, so you gotta get those taken care of. But also, once everything got up and going again, hopefully, I would have think that there would have been a period to go ahead and shut it down, especially if the company came to him and talked to him about it to give him the chance to shut it down, then yeah, I could definitely say like, yeah, this it's Disney, it's the
Yeah,
mouse, it is the mouse. So it's all about family friendly, kid friendly as much as possible. That's the first and foremost is it's being kid friendly. So having that type of media out there isn't helpful, but like I said, if it was like during the strike, I'd for sure get it. Being able to supplement his income, but I would
right.
also think that it got to the point where, all right, we got everything situated. Paychecks are coming through once again, so need to uh,
You shut that down, bro.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Adhere to the mouse at that point. So yeah, it's crazy. And what's even wild about it, I'm not even sure if we're actually gonna find out what really happened, because there hasn't been like any word of. It's just that he's no longer working there. That's what we know officially,
Yeah,
is that he's no longer working there. We don't know if he actually was fired, because the studio hasn't said anything. His people haven't said anything. He hasn't said anything. We don't know if he just walked away. That they gave him the option to walk away. Like, it's just so much gray area here that it's insane, and never seen anything like it. Right before a massive show like this, and then. What was it? They do they've dropped the first two episodes, or people have
seen the first three.
seen the first two episodes and raving about it and
Yeah,
how fantastic it is. So, which I mean, we already it you already got the background, you already have like the foundation of what you're going to build, so that was going to be like hard to mess up anyway. But for them, the way that they're talking about it, like it's going to be something fantastic. So for this to happen like it is, yeah, it has to be something HR, something wild in HR. And I think the OnlyFans side of it would be the good thing, to be honest. Anything outside of that, I think will be scary, because it could be on the verge of criminal. You know what I'm saying? So
hmm,
I would hope like that will be it. Just so it will be anything criminal. What you think?
it's probably anything that's gonna hinder him from getting another job.
Yeah,
Like you said, man, he got good rapport with Disney from what we hear.
yeah,
Like you said, he was not only over the X-Men series, he helped with Moon Knight, and he helped. I think he was helping also with the Blade movie too. So
yeah,
like he has good rapport with Marvel. I mean, in DC with Disney and Marvel. That's why, which like you said, that's why when this news dropped, everybody was kind of like, what's going on? Still,
yeah.
like you said, still don't know what's going on. Nobody said anything. We haven't heard anything from anybody, both sides. We haven't heard anything. We just know that his social media was kind of deactivated there or whatever. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
he did that. I think so.
Yeah.
And like you said, could be an HR thing for it to happen that fast.
Mm-hmm.
It had to been something that was HR related, man. And like you said, OnlyFans is the least of it, right? Like if that's the
yeah.
case. Like as long as it's not
Yeah.
like no sexual assault case or nothing like that or
Exactly.
whatever, putting your hands on somebody or whatever, then
Yeah.
it should be okay. Like you said, he's working for the mouse. So look, I know people are like, oh, they got certain things they put on the screen. We understand that, but Disney as a whole still has a certain reputation. I
Persona.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I said, like, if that's the case, man, hey, and if it also was the case, like you said, hey, maybe it happened during, the not pandemic, during the strikes,
Mm-hmm.
because he needed money, because people weren't getting paid or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
maybe it is what it is, and probably they did go to him and say, like, yo, like you said, hey, you getting that steady income now, you can take that down now, or
Yeah.
whatever, and he just refused to do it. We don't know, but you know, I would hope that Disney came up to him and talked to him.
Mhm. Yeah.
I would hope that, right? Like I
Mhm.
hope they talked to him before he just like asked him or whatever.
Yeah.
Then find out and then it asked him, right? We
Yeah.
seen that situation happen before with James Gunn, and that didn't turn out well, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that they did talk to him. I wish him well, right? You know what I mean? Till we find out really what's going on. You hope nothing really bad happens to him. If it's something that's called for him being fired, like I said, like a sexual assault case, then hey, he deserves it or whatever. But
Yeah.
until then, we just don't know what was going on, man. It's a lot of speculation and hearsay right now, man. So until
Yeah.
we get an official statement from either Disney or from his representatives, we don't know. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to that X-Men show, man. Like you said, the first two episodes are going to drop on March, so I'm definitely ready for that, man. And it's also exciting to hear some of the buzz that's coming around it, and the fact that we are going to get a season two. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm excited about that, bro.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, man, you got anything else you want to add, man?
Uh, so I wonder with X-Men 97, are they going to put it on that crazy schedule as well? Like it drops it on Wednesday, but it don't
Mm-hmm.
drop until like 9 p.m. or some craziness like that. Because that's what they were doing, like with Percy Jackson and stuff. It wouldn't drop until that night. Because like typically you wait till 2 a.m. So if a show's dropping on Wednesday, you wait till two right here in Central Time Zone. You wait
Two
till
A.
2 a.m. because
Yep.
by then it's midnight on in Pacific. So you wait till 2 a.m. Episodes dropping at that point, and you can start watching them. But
Right.
then all of a sudden, like Percy Jackson, I think they started with the most recent Loki. They started doing it at like 9 p.m. or some craziness like that. I was like, what is this? This is the whole point of streaming is to get away from the scheduled TV crap.
And
It's
that's
like,
why,
no.
bro. I never really knew what days they came out. I just watched them on Fridays
Yeah, meh, meh, yeah.
or Thursday night till Friday. One of them. I can't remember
Yeah,
when it
but
was, but
which is smart, yeah. But yeah, they've been it's been like Tuesdays at 9 or Wednesdays at 9. It's just been craziness with this and
at
it's
9 o'clock,
annoying.
bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's
They out here putting that Game of Thrones schedule out, bro. But they ain't give me Game of Thrones quality out here, bro. Like, what are we doing, bro?
exactly
What are we
that
doing?
part. So hopefully they get back to the early drop to where you can have it really early in the morning. Go ahead, knock that episode out, and go talk about it with friends and family throughout the day. So we'll see. We'll see what's going down with it. I can't wait.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought these shows was gonna come out on a Friday.
Which would have been dope. It would be dope for that. It'd be like on the verge of the Saturday morning cartoonish, especially with the going with the nostalgia. But
Ooh,
yes, that's what I'm saying. Like that, it would have been dope. 'Cause
that
that
would
was
be.
a part of like them. They moved the schedule around too for the shows. Because remember, it was like the Thursdays and Fridays, and they moved it to Wednesday, Tuesdays to get because of the movies drop
Right.
on, and so many shows dropping on the dates those days too. So they were able to switch up. So we'll see how the schedule drops. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Same here, man. All right, cuz let's get to the meat of the subject, man. Let's get
Eat
into these quick hits, man. Y'all
it.
already know how we do it, man. We just tackle some of the news and rumors that's circulating the interwebs here. First up, Captain Marvel 3 and Ant-Man 4 reportedly canceled by Marvel. Says according to insider Daniel RPK, Captain Marvel 3 and Ant-Man 4 will not move forward with Marvel. The studio is reportedly choosing to focus on guaranteed hits and take less risk with unsuccessful franchises.
So this tracks what they were saying as far as like it's they they said this a while ago. They're going
Hmm.
with more consistent or the heavy hitters.
From Bob
Moving
Iger.
forward, yeah, from Bob. Which so things like this is basically like they're reiterating and just putting in the workings of it. But also, I don't want them to totally remove them from the universe.
No,
But
they're
I
not
hope.
doing
I know they won't. But what I mean is, uh, I want them to so they deserve the Hulk treatment.
that. Oh,
And
right, right.
yeah,
I
give
can
him the
see
Hulk
that.
treatment because Hulk is we know Hulk deserves his own movies. He's a big pool, but they deserve the Hulk treatment as far as being add-ons to the movies. That's where they should be, and I wouldn't have any issue with that because you're not Iron Man, you're not Spider Man, you're not Captain America, so you don't really deserve these, or have, I won't say deserve, but haven't earned these type of standalone movies consistently. So since you're going back to your heavy hitters, then you can add them to be part of that. And I would think that that would help grow them as well. And still, would moving forward, still doesn't mean that they have to get their own movies again, but it would at least have built characters, their character arc, and there'd be. I think it just help them be better. Because the actors themselves, I really like. It's just that the stories and the what was written wasn't that good. So move them to better areas or better written stuff, and be able to see them succeed. What you think?
So they don't have movies planned for those two.
Yeah,
That's not pretty much what they're saying. They're saying like there won't be a
yeah,
Captain Marvel. There won't be an Ant-Man 4, right?
yeah,
So that's what they're saying. They're not saying like they canceled it as far as it was in the works and then they canceled it. That's not what they're saying. They're just pretty much saying that they're not going to make those movies, which
yeah,
is understandable. Like you said, Captain Marvel, right now is it's pretty divisive.
yeah,
The last one that came out didn't get great reviews. Of course, as you know, we know Ant Man. The first two movies were good. The third one was divisive, of
yeah,
course. So I can definitely understand it, man. It makes sense business wise as far as money, because whenever you make movies, if you just plan on making sequels, you want the trajectory to go up,
mm-hmm.
But with this one, they're both going down, so that makes sense, right?
Rapidly.
Um, yeah, especially from Ant Man 2 to 3, that was a huge drop. So,
Yeah,
uh, not just from the money wise, but from critic and audience ratings too. It didn't succeed, right? So, I could definitely see that. Like you said, Bob Iger's touched on this before, man. He touched on the fact that there's a lot of projects that I think we talked about it last week. There's a lot of projects that we didn't even talk about that we don't even know what was coming out,
yeah,
and they're canceling it, right?
yeah,
There's even projects right now that we had that they talked about coming out that we don't know that they canceled yet.
yeah,
So, like, say for example, like Wonder Man, we said Wonder Man is supposed to come out.
yeah.
I don't think Wonder Man is coming out now. I think Wonder Man is done, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think that one's done. That's one of those characters I think he was just talking about there in an article where it's like those the character we're not sure of, right? So
Yeah,
I've always said it before. If you got characters like that you aren't sure of, a lot of the general audience don't know. Like your mom and them don't know who Wonder Man is, right?
no,
So
no, no.
it'd be probably best to put him, like you said, put him in an ensemble, put
Mm-hmm.
him in an Avenger, put him in a Iron Man 4 or 5 or whatever, right? So that
Yeah,
way they'll kind of know that character then, and then you spin them off. A la Black Panther. Black Panther, like a lot of people didn't know about Black Panther. You put him in Civil War, you
mm-hmm.
spin him off, and now he got his own movie. And I was like, oh, okay, I want to go
Yeah,
see Black Panther 1, 2, 3, and 4. And
yeah,
so that's pretty much how it is, bro. That, like I said, Bob Iger and them, they're just trying to course correct a lot of things, man. We saw what happened here over the last year, some change. Things didn't go too well, man. So I'm not mad at it, man, because I don't think anybody will be mad at it if everything kind of goes reverse back to how things were and how things ran and the success that they were constantly rattling off. So
yeah,
that's why I said I'm not really mad about it, man. Not just because I didn't want to see an Ant-Man 4 or Captain Marvel 3 or whatever. It's just it makes sense. I'm mature enough to understand it makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So. And like you
Yeah.
said, it's not the fact that we're not gonna ever see them again. They're gonna be in another movie, but it's just like
Yeah.
they're not gonna be their own standalone characters or whatever. So
Yeah.
that's understandable. But other than that, cuz says Eternals 2 is on hold as Bob Iger thinks the film will be a flop. Since according to the insider Daniel RPK, Eternals 2 is on hold at Marvel Studios. Kevin Feige reportedly wants the film to be made, but the Disney CEO Bob Iger thinks it will be another flop for the studio. Um,
Yeah. What happened to the Celestial?
that's well, I was gonna say that too. If they don't make it, I guess we ain't gonna they just gonna sweep that under the rug like it never happened, bro. Like that Joker just sitting out there in the ocean,
that
unattended right now, bro.
that alone deserves us to get a movie.
Bro,
Part
and
two.
listen, cuz, and I'm guaranteeing you, if they came out with a part two, folks go. That's gonna be the first question folks gonna ask, bro.
Hmm.
Are you going to explain the Celestial sitting in the middle of the Indian Ocean, bro? We need
Exactly.
to know. We need answers, bro, because nobody's touched on it yet. So,
Exactly.
no, I'm with you. What side of the fence you on? Yes or no?
Um, I would like a part two. I think part one had a lot. It still had a lot of questions to answer outside of the celestial. Um, it still had a lot of things that need to be taken care of, and I think the only proper way to be able to do it is for the part two. They have to clean up a lot to be able to get it to that point. But these are characters that, like, I think having a part two would also help with the next phase, or is it the phase after? I think seven. Whichever one's supposed to be in space. Uh, I think that I think so. I think that will help or Eternals will help
I don't think
out.
they. I didn't hear anything about a face being in space.
Well,
Because remember, the next one supposed to be in grounded. Then after that, this one gonna focus on the X-Men and the Fantastic Four.
I thought there was supposed to be one coming up in space. It must have been something else then. But I think it will help though, because I just think it's needed. I think a part two is needed, just because of the type of storyline the Eternals are, and it was part one is just so it just left a lot to desire, and I would just want. So the way that I think of it, just to shorten the ramble, it's kind of like I said with Halo. Halo season one was all right. Halo season two is phenomenal. All right, it is. They've been on one, and it's been fantastic. That's what I would hope for the Eternals. Uh, part one was bad, but I will expect for part two to be phenomenal. That
You didn't
now,
like part one?
it was all right. It was all right, but it was just the gist of it, like the
No, no.
characters that they had, like
Yeah, I
they
understand what
had.
you're saying.
Yeah, it had the setup for it to be like a massive Marvel movie, but it didn't get to that point. So that to me was upsetting that it didn't get to that point, and so that's why I want the part two is to get it to that point. I think it can do it. So
Mhm.
I'm on fight Kevin's side. Give us a part two. I want to see it. I'm really curious how it would go, and I want to see how it will help the current phase and future phases as well.
Like you said, a whole lot of unanswered questions. Not just the Celestial in the ocean,
Yeah.
but you had the Black Knight at the end, touch
Mm.
the sword.
Yep.
Uh, you got Star Fox. Jumping on the ship with the other remaining Celestials. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? Like, is Icarus gonna come back? Is there like another form of Icarus out there or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Arisem the Judge did judge the planet. I feel like that's a pretty huge plot hole you need to cover up. You know what I mean? Like, we need to know what does that mean? Is that going to be something that they're going to touch down or touch on later on, like say in Secret Wars or something? Like,
Yep.
we had a huge celestial about the size of the planet, literally judged the whole entire planet. And like I said, a celestial sticking out of the Indian Ocean, and you had celestial literally judge the planet and say, "I'm be back." Like he Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator or something. So I'm just trying to figure like those that's certain things like that you need to cover. Like you gotta explain that, bro. Like
Has to.
elaborate on that a little bit more so we can know what the heck is going on, right? So I'm with you. I would want a part two just because I need to know. We need answers, bro. We need
Yeah,
answers, and I think too with the way that they're trying to operate now, where they're kind of going back to the old style of how they ran things at Disney.
yeah,
I think with this project, I think Kevin Feige will be a little bit more hands on too, bro. So
yeah, yeah. I
because
can see that.
a lot of that stuff that happened, man, it was under Bob Chapek. So
Yeah,
and it's one of those movies. So that's why I say, like, I think Kevin Feige, if that's the case, because Kevin Feige wants it, so I think he'll be a little bit more hands on, man, with this movie than he was with the previous movies here over the last like 2 years with under Bob Chapek's watch.
yeah.
So yeah,
Uh, we need it.
live action Teen Titans movie officially in development at DC Studios, set to be penned by the Supergirl movie writer and Naguaria. Yeah. So live action Teen Titans movie is officially in development at DC Studios. Head to the link in the bio, of course. Read all details, blah 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 blah. All right. He says, so pretty much it is official, y'all. It's official. It's officially happened. We kind of touched on it last week. They said it was thinking about doing it. Now it pretty much it's officially going to be in development. So this is gonna be interesting, man. I wonder who the lineup gonna be.
Yep.
Now, if it's gonna be that lineup we see right here on the screen, then that's gonna be pretty interesting, man.
Yeah.
Donna Troy, you got Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, and I would be, I think would probably be disappointed if we didn't see Beast Boy.
Right. Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
Yeah, you got to have Beast Boy on there, man. But what's your take on that, bro?
Give him to Kobe. Yes.
And you saw what it said because Teen Titan. I told you gonna put Teen in
Yeah.
there, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You did call it. It makes me happy that you'll be getting the Teen Titans. It also, all right. So, also we talked about it, and it still stands to this day. What's going to be the time period for it? As for
Yeah,
like ages, what's going to be the age range for them? Because like uh, we have a Robin, Damien. So like, what's the age? What's going to be the age? So it's going to be really important. But yeah, also we do need that. We do need Beast Boy. That's the only way to have a proper Teen Titans is to have Beast Boy. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking for the ensemble that they put together for it, and then the roster too. Because listen, if the cartoons was fantastic, the just the idea of this them actually being on screen, like not even like the TV screen, but in theater. Oh, it makes me really excited. Like DC with is finally putting it together, knowing with the fact that we finally had an opportunity of a Teen Titans. So I'm looking forward to it.
I wonder if that's gonna be the answer to Marvel's Young Avengers.
I mean, it could be, but I feel like Titans is more established.
No. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying like as far as movies, like as far as making a movie.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
wonder if that's why they decided to come out with that because you see, Marvel's is on their way to making that Young Avengers. No, I definitely. If you're
yeah,
talking about comic for comic, I'm definitely taking Teen Titans
yeah,
over Young. I'm over Young Avengers. You already know how I feel about Young Avengers. I didn't.
yeah,
I was one of the ones that was saying I really didn't care about the Young Avengers. You know,
yeah,
I know people online like, "Ooh, Young Avengers, Young Avengers." I'm like,
yeah,
I read some of the
yeah,
stuff. I've seen some of the. I read some, seen some of the characters in the comics and all that.
yeah.
They're a character. They're a character.
It's a thing.
It's they exist. But now, I was gonna say something about the. I wonder if they're gonna have Nightwing in this
I would think so. I think this
because if Starfire's in there,
Nightwing.
they gotta have Nightwing, bro.
It just makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have Beast Boy. So like you gotta have you gotta give us the crew. You gotta give us the full
So
crew.
they're gonna have Nightwing and Robin because
Yeah.
I mean we heard the reports before that because like you just said we're getting Damian in the Batman Brave and the Bold. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like is he gonna be the Robin in Teen Titans? But then like I said, if you're gonna add Starfire, this is why like you said, this is why when you talk about the roster, that's important.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain characters in that roster that are synonymous with the Teen Titans, like you said, Starfire, Raven, Cyborg, Beast Boy,
Yeah.
the original Teen Titans. You can probably say Donna Troy or whatever. uh, Speedy.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, what's his
yeah.
name? I'm sorry, I'm blanking on his name. Kid Flash.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna depend on which way they go with it, bro.
Yeah.
If I had to take a guess, I think they're gonna go more like the more modern Teen Titan, like you said, with like Cyborg and all them. That's why
Yeah.
I really think they're gonna go that route, bro.
Yeah.
But I would not be surprised if, like, say in the movie, right, they do a flashback to when the original Teen Titan, when it was like Speedy, um, Kid Flash, Robin, and I think Donna was a fourth one. So
Yeah.
if they kind of go that route, and then like kind of later on in the movie go towards the newer group with like the Beast Boys and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I could definitely see that, bro. That'd be fire. They did that.
That'd be fun. It's just,
And,
yeah.
and Gun We Trust, though. And Gun We Trust.
Exactly. I think it will. I think Robin will be part of it. I think with
I
the
mean, it's got to be one of them, bro, or both. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's got to be either Robin or Robin and Nightwing.
yeah. I
It's got to
think
be
it.
one.
I think it'll be both. I think because I think Nightwing will help him, but not necessarily part of it. Like he already did his time as a Teen
What?
Titan.
Well, I mean, like he can be in there as like a like that mentor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like okay,
yeah,
so for example, like in the DC animated universe when they had like the for example what was it Teen Titans versus Justice League movie,
yeah. Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
and he had like Nightwing he wasn't technically a Titan or whatever, but he kind of hung
yeah,
around, like make sure everything was
yeah,
good. He was helping Starfire and all that stuff every once in a while, but he
yeah,
wasn't technically a Titan no more. But
yeah,
remember, he brought in Robin and all that, Damian,
yeah,
and they had their little group with Raven and Beast Boy and all them and stuff. So
yeah,
that's why I think they could do something kind of like that or whatever, right? He don't have to necessarily be a Titan. He
yeah.
could be like a Titan, you know,
Mentor.
mentor or whatever. So
Yeah,
yeah, because he used
I'm
to
good
be
with
a
that.
Titan.
That'd be dope.
So yeah. Let's see. Peacemaker season 1 will not be canon to James Gunn's DCU. Said James Gunn has confirmed that Peacemaker season 1 is not canon to the DCU. Season 2 will take place after the events of the director's upcoming Superman film.
I mean, it makes sense because season one was the DCEU. So if the DCEU has officially ended, it wouldn't make any sense for season one to be part of it. It's dope that they are making it canon though, with season two being it's going to be after the upcoming Superman film. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think it's dope because they know the show was highly successful. It was a great show. It was fun to watch. So they know that they can just have it out there lingering on its own. But if you pull it into the DCU, that you're not only helping the DCU become legitimate, but you're also helping that show as well. So it's more legitimizing everything and helping everything go around as it gets built up, as the universe gets built up. So it's a smart play. Allowing for season two to be part of or to be starting at the end of Superman.
You know what's crazy? I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before, where you rebooting within a franchise and
It's
still
crazy.
keeping the same characters and names and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, actors or whatever. So, yeah, like you said, it makes sense. But if you think about it, if it wasn't for that last like little spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Peacemaker, which I don't know why you haven't seen it, at the end when they show that little soliloquy of the I'm sorry, I said silhouette of the player, not players, of the
oh yeah,
um
the
Justice
heroes.
League at the end, yeah. If you take that part out, I don't think that you could have easily said this was also part of this universe, because you didn't see anybody in there that was
Yeah,
tied. Well, I mean, other than the James Gunn's wife and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying. But other than
yeah,
that, because you're gonna have them in this too, so that really doesn't matter as far as like the Superman, the Batman, the Aquaman, the Flash of the DCEU.
yeah,
Like you didn't see any of that other than at the end of the show or whatever, right?
yeah,
So they could have just took that out, you know what I'm saying, or did something else with it, took it out, and could have just said, "Yo, season 1 and 2, this whole show in general is part of the DCU."
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, like, are they going to completely change up like the intro and stuff now, or like
I
how
hope
they going to
not.
do?
I hope
Like,
not.
I wonder how they going to do this, man. Like, um, so we just are we completely ignoring the events of the Suicide Squad movie, like when he got shot and whatever, and then he had him in the hospital and all that, and he came back. Like, I wanted, like, they're gonna ignore all that, and it's a completely different version
Yeah.
of Peacemaker, or like what, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, hey, maybe this also be a reason to bring like the dad back,
Oh
and
yeah.
some of the other characters that died off in the show or whatever. So
Yeah.
that'd be interesting, bro.
Yeah. Be like a reboot with it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, within the show, like you
Yeah.
rebooting the show within the show.
Yeah.
Uh, Marvel wants to add Tom Hardy's Venom to Avengers: Secret Wars. Says according to insider Daniel RPK, Marvel Studios wants to add Tom Hardy's Venom to the Avengers: Secret Wars. Venom: The Last Dance will officially be the final film of the franchise, but Sony has still has plans to use the character moving forward in other projects. Man,
Man,
could
Sonny better step aside and let this thing be up in Secret Wars.
I don't think Sony is mad at it though.
And I doubt they are. I'm just saying but Sony has other plans with it. They need to chill out.
Well, no. I think as far as like they're saying that this is gonna be his last movie,
Yeah.
but it's not gonna, they're not done with the character. They're gonna still use the
No,
character in other movies and stuff.
but it's Sony, so that's why I want Sony to just chill out. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, because they as for Venom, they've done really well with, but it's just like everything else has been really questionable.
yeah.
But
What are
yeah,
you talking about, bro?
yeah, it's some guy that web slings and was born uh, from a mom that in some random movie,
That he has no name.
no name. The kid with the baby with no name. Uh, but Tom Hardy, as far as Secret Wars, I really look forward to that. I think that'd be dope. Having Venom there, because just the characters that they could be putting up in Secret Wars could be something serious. Could be something serious, especially now that they have so many of their properties back. As
Hmm.
far as Marvel slash Disney is, I'm looking forward to it. So hopefully they'll be able to come to an agreement to have Venom there, have Spider Man there, and then hopefully they'll get some other Spider Man characters as well within this Secret Wars too.
Yeah, I agree. Um, I just I think the Secret War is starting to shape up from what we're hearing. It's starting to shape up to be something special. Like I said, we talked about the fact that Deadpool might be in it, Wolverine itself, Hugh Jackman might be in it,
Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. might be back in it, and
yeah,
now you add Tom Hardy, man. We're gonna have a whole slew of
talent.
uh, yeah, talent and comic characters that we've been wanting to see together on the screen, man. And so, oh yeah, I'm definitely down for it, bro. Definitely down. I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
Speaking of Venom, cause since Venom 3 has been titled Venom: The Last Dance, says according to so Venom 3 officially has been titled Venom: Last Dance. The film is set to release in October 25th of 2024. That's this year, cuz a day before somebody's birthday we know. Listen, I am not mad at it, bro. I'm ready. Can't believe that movie's already coming out this year, man.
Oh, it's crazy. It's going by really fast. I'm looking forward to it. Like the first two's been fun. I'm ready to see what they got with this one.
Yeah.
Especially if they do allow for him to be in Secret Wars. Like I'm
Which
ready.
means they're probably going to, we'll be surprised if the ending of it kind of leads into something getting us prepared for Secret Wars.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably why that news came out. Probably why that news came out. You know, he do want to be
Exactly.
in Secret Wars. You said what now? You said it's the end credit scene. What you said? Like okay, like roll that footage.
Exactly. Roll that beautiful bean footage. I'm ready for it. I think that'd be awesome. We had talked about it but last year they that as far as the true Marvel, as far as Marvel movies, it's only Deadpool this year. But Sony has Craven. They have Deadpool. No, not Deadpool.
Uh,
Dropped in. They regrettably they
Madam
dropped
Web, Madam
Madam
Web.
Web.
See
Uh,
how bad it was. It's so bad I forgot. I
yeah,
forgot about it. I threw it back there. I got it.
yeah.
What else?
Regrettably, they dropped Madam Web as well. So, it by then Madam Web, we would have cleansed that out of our off our palette. Uh,
Oh, is that why they pushed Craven back? Right?
yeah,
Maybe that's why they pushed it back for
for that,
Venom.
it's possible.
Sony. Okay.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Okay, Sony, I got you. I got you. You okay? You. I mean, I ain't saying you all the way in now. I'm just saying
Yeah, you doing better.
you took one little step. I give you that. I give you that. Okay.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one.
I did. I just thought about that. 'Cause I was like, hold on. Why? Because when you started naming off the movies, I'm
Yeah,
like, hold on. Why, we got three movies. I'm like, wait, no, they pushed Craven back a
yeah,
year. Hmm.
yeah.
Sony knows something we don't know. Okay, Sony, I'm not mad at you. Not mad at you at all, bro. All right, let's get to the next one, cuz.
So yeah,
Says sequel to Matt Reeves' Batman has been delayed an entire year, cuz from 25 to 26. The film is now scheduled for release October 2nd of 2026.
it's when does Batman Bold and Brave come out?
I don't even know. So remember, they already kind of like starting the process of finding the Batman.
Yeah, that's what has to be curious because to push it back that far is especially for a successful like the first movie was so successful. You would
Yep.
think that they would be like, yo, we gotta hop up on this one. But I'm looking forward to it.
Oh
It's
yeah, I'm
just I
definitely looking
said
forward.
it just sucks that it's we have to wait so long for it. But I mean, they give it time and let it better be a masterpiece. If we
Bruh.
wait this, if we gotta wait this long, they're pushing it out an extra year. The first one was fantastic. This one better be a masterpiece with an extra year. That's all I'm saying.
Um, not only that, remember the Penguin comes out this year,
Oh, I forgot about that. Uh,
so that's a huge gap, bro.
it
From
is.
when the Penguin come out, what in
That's the end of this towards the end of this year, like August
yeah,
is.
something like that. And then, like you said, Batman 2 comes out in October. October, not the
Yeah,
beginning of 2026. We talking about at the end of 2026.
yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm with you. They better come with it, bro. They better come with it, man. But
Because that's
that you
that's a
know what that's
tough
I ain't gonna
one.
lie to you, cause that's deflating.
Mhm.
It's very deflating. When I saw that news, I know you think you sent it to me, and I was like, I felt like a lot of people, man, online. A lot of people talking. Everybody, a lot of I saw a lot of people reacting to this, and they weren't happy, bro.
Yeah,
So,
they're
like you
saying
said, the
it's
first one was pretty good, and then you kind of wait for that build up for the second one
mhm,
or whatever. Like I said, you got the Penguin coming out. You got something to look forward to with that second one, bro. And it's just like,
yeah.
well, but yeah. So here's the last one, cuz it says Halo season 2 finale will catch the series up to the Halo games. Season 2 of Halo is nearly coming to an end, but it's now clear that the series will soon be catching up with the events of the game. This is what I've been waiting on right here. Kind of touched on this before. What's your thoughts?
So I was wrong when I had checked it last week about it not being out. It did drop. I guess I looked at it too early. Looked for it too early. But I'm caught up now. Have you caught up?
I did not watch this last one yet.
Okay.
This last episode.
Season finale is this upcoming Thursday. And
Wait, so it's
so
on eight episodes?
yeah, as far as I know,
Damn.
unless it changed. As far as I know, it was only 8 this year.
You don't think it's gonna be a season 3, do you?
I do. Oh,
Okay.
I absolutely expect it to be a season. That's what this season, like this season has been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I expect there to be a season three. Like if they're using, I I think it would suck if they're using the video game as the rest of it. You know, like it gets up
Hmm.
to the video game and you got to play the video game to know the rest of it. So it's been forever since I played that game. But I think season two's been great to where they're like, we can give y'all, all right, we can give y'all one more, you know, just to get it going. But it's season two's phenomenal. I think they'll give us one more season. Season finale is next week. It's a must watch. If you haven't started yet, uh, watch season one. It's all right. Just know that on the other side of season one is season two, and you will really enjoy that one. What you think?
You just taught me some. I didn't know it was 8 episodes, so there's that. Like you said, I could see season three being the last. I was just telling my wife this a couple of days ago. We were sitting talking about this because we was talking about Power, and she was saying, kind of find out Power Ghost Book 2 is gonna be ending here this last
Mm-hmm.
season. I was telling us like, yeah, shows don't go over like 5 years seasons anymore. Like it's very
Yeah,
rare. People's attention spans, the creativity starts to kind of waver as soon as you get to like five. And I gave it an example of remember the DCU um CW verse, right?
yeah,
Like once kind of like Flash and Arrow and all those shows kind of got over like season four. It's like
yeah. You
get a
stretch.
little, I can tell you run out of ideas, man. It's getting a little dry.
Yeah,
And so, the days of you seeing you having like 10 seasons and all that is, like I said, I'm not saying it's not going to ever happen. There are some shows like that, but
yeah,
it's very rare now, man. So I could definitely see this last season being a season three to kind of get you closer to. Now, listen, I need season three because I need to see the flood.
yeah. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They gotta give us one more. One more. I'll leave it alone. I'll be like, okay, I'm happy at this point. Just give me that. Give me
Bruh,
that. Give me
listen,
that.
you're not listening to me, bro. I need you to listen to me, bro. If they put the flood on in this show, I need you to help me FedEx my wallet to Paramount. You understand what I'm saying right now? If they add the flood to this show, it is a wrap. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a wrap, and they got to do it right too. I'm talking about like he need
Oh,
to be in there
absolutely.
trying to escape and all that, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Listen, bro,
That's what I'm
just add the
saying.
flood. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm with you. Give me
Yeah.
season three. Give me the flood, bro, and I'm
Yeah.
good to go. You can end the show after that. Just give. I just want to
Exactly.
see the
We're
flood.
good now. We're good.
Exactly. I just want to see the flood.
At that point, I go play the game to remember how to go. At that point.
So what they should do is like say in the last season, I mean the last episode of this season,
Mm,
like kind of show like some kind of virus or something taking over or whatever, or something like, or show like
yeah.
the very first signs of the flood coming to a planet and it started to take over, and then that started taking over like other planets in the solar system or whatever. So
Yeah.
do something like that, bro. But
Yeah.
season three better give me the flood, bro, or we're gonna be
Mhm.
flooding with these hands, bro. It's getting ridiculous. All right, man. Before we get to the question and comments, man, I gotta ask you one question, cuz
What it is, what it is.
the only question that's important in this world, man, and that's what are you watching on your television and movie screen today? Cuz
Man, listen. I've been busy. I've been busy. All right. So I caught up on Halo. As like I can just keep talking about that show. I'm caught up on Bad Batch. It's getting ready to end. I think it only has 2 or 3 more episodes left in that one. I think you would like it, but I understand you don't like the creator of it as far as like what he's his style, but it's been good. Uh, I watched Shogun. I watched that.
what do you think about that, bro?
It was good. It was.
Okay.
I finished that thing in one night. Like it. Oh my god.
Wait, they got the whole show on there?
Yeah, it's only one season, but yeah, I watched it like straight.
How many episodes?
7.
Damn. Hold on. Okay.
Wait, no, that was something. That was something else. This was 4 episodes. It was E Iwaju on Disney Plus was 7 episodes, 7 or 8 episodes. This was 4 episodes. I think it's only going to be six though. Yeah, I think this Shogun was 4 episodes, and I think it's only going to be six. And I think they are not going to do a season two. I think this is just going to be like a one season,
One time, I
like a
think.
yeah. And it's been like the action. It's been brutal. Like when they taking care of folks, like they've been putting them down. But it's been a fun watch. Uh, that's the main things I've been watching. Shogun, Bad Batch, Halo. Um, I still do my rewatch of like The Office. Uh, the Oscars was this past week, so I got to watch. Abbott had a post Oscar show, which is I love that show. But then the Oscars they did like their memorial for characters. So of course Captain Hopes was in it. Um, such a Andre, such a great actor. They had the his name escapes me, but if you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, it was his friend. It was a
The heavy
comedian.
set dude.
The skinny one.
Oh,
The real skinny one.
oh, you
Richard
talking
Lewis.
about
It was
PJ
Richard
Smooth?
Lewis.
Oh,
Richard Lewis.
oh, Richard Lewis. Oh, yeah, yeah, he did
Yeah,
pass. Yeah, yeah, he
yeah.
passed.
He passed away recently. He's so great in the show as well. But yeah, it's been a lot of rewatches and just shows like that. But then Invincible did drop this past week. The second half of season two dropped on Thursday.
Wait, all right, dropped already? God, I didn't know that,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I hadn't watched it yet,
I
but
haven't either. I didn't know. I didn't know it came out. I'm glad you said something. I would have
yeah,
been watching.
and that's why I said I just wanted to put it out there in the universe for just in case folks haven't didn't know or haven't had the chance to start watching. Go ahead and let it know. But yep, this is what I've been watching mainly: Shogun, Halo, Bad Batch, and then the rewatches. What about you?
I'm still watching One Piece. I'm on season 10. I'm close to halfway there. So, yeah, I'm on season 10 of that. Like episode, like I don't know, probably damn near 300. I don't know where I'm at on the number, but yeah, I'm on season 10 finally. Um, I've been watching Halo. I didn't watch the new episode yet. I'm gonna watch it. I didn't know Invincible was coming out. Definitely gonna be watching that. I watched a little bit of Shogun. It was a little slow for me at the beginning, so I kind of stopped watching it.
Peace.
Um, I watched Millie Bobby Brown's new movie, Damsel. It came out on Netflix. Um, Ninja, how you pronounce it? Ninja
Uh,
Kamai,
yeah.
Kamu. Yeah, watch that too. Been watching that. It's been getting real good, man. I think that's starting to come to a close too. Um, and I've been rewatching My Adventures with Superman just because of
Yeah,
James Gunn
yeah.
doing the whole Superman thing. I need to go back and finish rewatching Daredevil. Definitely needs to go back and finish rewatching that. And I think that's pretty much about it, bro. Haven't been to the movies. Oh, I saw Kung Fu Panda, of course.
How was it?
Not bad. I told her I think the third one's better though.
Oh, okay.
The third one to me is still the best one.
Yeah,
But yeah, it wasn't bad. You could tell that kind of like transitioning him to a whole new level.
yeah.
But yeah, like I said, it's pretty. It's pretty much all I've been watching, bro.
Okay.
So, but all right, man, let's get to these questions and these comments, man. I'm gonna run through a few of them here. Let me see. Got TGK in the building. He says, I'm ready. Yes, sir. TGK. Yes, sir. Hold my latte. He says, Real, will you please accept me as a refugee of the mass PTSD patient? He said, I need some geek culture to rejuvenate my life. Yeah, man. Welcome to Cause We Geek, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Yeah, man. He also says, not gonna lie. He said, I don't really like the X-Men universe. I find it kind of boring. The only character I cared about is Wolverine and Deadpool. Hold
I'm,
my lot. Oh, go ahead, Ken. Go ahead.
oh, I was about to say, I mean, it's understandable because it's the main ones that they promote, especially recently, them two. But I think overall, if you get into the comic books with them, I think you see how dope they are. Going from like Cyclops, being the leader. Storm is by far one of my favorite X Men characters all time. Beast. Nightcrawler. I need for them to have Nightcrawler back on the screen. So
Mm,
I
that
need
would
him
be
back on
fire.
the
I'm not
screen.
gonna lie to you.
I need him back
That
on
would
the
be fire.
screen. I think if you had the opportunity to go to get into the comics, I think you'll find more X-Men, just as enjoyable as Wolverine and Deadpool. There it is.
But yeah, now so hold my lot to him. I'm gonna tell you a little something, man. My wife is a huge like X-Men fan with the movies. She loved the movies. I'm guessing you talking about the movies. My wife loves the X-Men movies. You can't tell her nothing about them. Leave her alone. Shut up. She's watching the movies. I told her I took the X-Men movies from what they were. I didn't think they were the greatest movies. I like I said, X-Men 2 I think was a little overrated. I know it's considered one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. I thought X-Men 1 fell a little flat to me, but at the time for what it was okay. It wasn't anything I hated or anything. Like, I don't hate the X-Men movies. I always felt like they could have did a little bit better. I guess for one, like could just kind of touched on Cyclops. Like they didn't do Cyclops correct. There wasn't enough character building for Storm. We're talking about two of the most important characters of the X Men when it comes to the comics, and I feel like these kind of were just like throwaway characters in the in
Yeah,
the in the movies, right? It made it, which is why you see a lot of people who are misguided, and I understand why. Because if you go based off of the movies and not really off the comic books, people think that it's Wolverine and the X Men
yeah,
when in reality it's not Wolverine and the X Men. Like Cyclops is the guy for the X Men. It's just that I guess Wolverine was a little bit more marketable, so studios went along with Wolverine being in the forefront
yeah.
instead of Cyclops. So which is why you saw a
Exactly.
lot of real comic book fans get mad how he got treated, especially in X Men 3.
Yeah,
He was on the screen for 2 seconds and they got rid of him. It's like what are we doing, bro? Like, can this man please get a retribution of something in one of these movies, man? Like nothing.
exactly.
Okay, well, which is why I hope they Kevin Feige. I think Kevin Feige does better with a ensemble cast. So I hope
Hmm.
that he can balance those guys out and give each character their proper due, and not
Yeah,
just make it Wolverine and a bunch of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like actually make it the X Men.
yeah.
So TJK's intro is fire. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, Freezy in the building. What up, Freezy, man? From Blowing Tears, guys. Go ahead and follow him. I know most of y'all in here already follow him, but yeah, appreciate you, Freezy. He says, Joe he said comment for the algorithm. Appreciate you, Joe, man. Appreciate you. What up, Black Noir? Salute to you. Salute. Let's see, Noah. He said had to set my alarm at 10:58. Said I can't miss this episode like I did last week. Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Noah, man. Appreciate you, man.
The East
Appreciate you.
Coast.
And Freezy on the other channel, man. Vibes and stuff. Appreciate you, Freezy. Appreciate you, man. Oh, he said pause. Hold on, what up? Oh, I don't even know what I said, Freezy. My bad. I thought I said pause. My bad. Hey, if I said something, TGK gonna kiss me. He gonna kiss. Oh, let's see. Noah says, I hope that that's not true about
Bo,
about
Bo.
Bo. Yeah, that's his name, Bo DeMayo. He says, I don't know, I didn't know that, but anyway, about the OnlyFans page, can't say that he did that though because there's no evidence, just word. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what we were saying, Noah. That's why I said like we're not gonna sit here and act like yeah, he did it or whatever. We don't know.
no
Like
idea.
we're only going by speculation right now, man. That's what nobody from either side has came out and said anything or give us a true definitive answer of what was going on.
Yeah,
Freezy, I got y'all 3 new subscribers. Let's keep it
appreciate
going.
you.
Appreciate you, Freezy, man. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, bro, for sure. JTK said, "Thank God, Marvel."
Yeah, dropping off, getting rid of Captain Marvel as a standalone movie and Ant Man.
Ant-Man
Yeah,
4, yeah.
yeah,
MCU got too heavy on quantity over quality. And look, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. I guess I'm like one of the few that kind of looks at it different. There were certain circumstances that led to the quality of these movies, man.
drop
For
off.
one, Bob Chapek, and he's not there anymore, man.
Yeah,
Like I don't think like I always use the example of because loves 24, right? The show 24. How many episodes a season is there of 24? Do you say like, damn, I'm tired of watching all these episodes of 24? No, you constantly want to watch more episodes of 24 because
every
it's a
episode.
good show, right? It's
Yep,
good episodes, right?
yep,
And so that's why I kind of equated to that. It's like if the movies were good, we'd be like, man, please just bring out more movies. It's just so good, right? It's
yep.
just that for one, the pandemic. No, it's not the pandemic. I'm sorry. The wait, was it
Uh,
pandemic?
it's
No,
it,
yeah,
it, the pandemic. Well, the pandemic brought Disney Plus, which forced them to start creating more stuff for Disney Plus. And then we had
The
the lot,
strikes.
yeah, the strike, which
But
affected the time period too.
but the strikes are affecting it right now as far as pushing
Yeah,
movies back and all that stuff.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
I'm not talking about that. We're talking about like I'm talking about as far as the pandemic, which
yeah.
hurt
It
it,
was,
and then Bob Chapek taking over, who
yeah,
completely, I want y'all to understand this, completely scrapped what was working at Disney just to put his own stamp on it.
yeah,
And there was articles that was coming out about the people who worked for Disney who were not happy with how things were running, which is why you saw the board
yeah,
of Disney were not happy with Bob Chapek and how things were running, which is why he got up out of there in 2 years.
yeah,
So that's why I say, like, I think it's a lot more to what was going on behind the scenes than what they were putting out, right? Like, I think the stuff behind the scenes affected what they were putting out. Like, I think if Bob Iger was running things within that pandemic into now, we wouldn't be having we wouldn't have these problems. Like, you could still throw stuff on Disney Plus or still have 3 or 4 movies a year, and I think the quality would have been better.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
that's
agree.
how I feel. I can't tell everybody else how to feel. That's how I kind of look at it, man. I think it was just other circumstances that led to the quality. But I want them people like, yo, if it's good, keep cranking it out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
As long as you know what you're doing and you're putting out the quality and taking care of it, like like Kevin Feige was doing before Bob Chapek took over.
yeah. That's real.
Noah said, not gonna lie, after Madam Web, I don't want to see another bad movie like that. So bye bye Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel movie has been trash can juice. Dang. You sound like my wife, Noah. She said the same thing. Hope My Latte says, not gonna lie, I never liked Captain Marvel, but Ant-Man was expecting not having a fourth movie. Yeah, yeah. I didn't think they were gonna have a fourth movie.
Nah,
Like I said, it wasn't that they were planning these movies and then they canceled them. It was just saying like, yo, don't look forward to a Captain Marvel 3 and an Ant-Man 4. Don't look forward
yeah,
to it. So
yeah,
uh and TGK says I miss going to the movies to watch the MCU movies. Yeah, man. You got what, a couple more months, I think now. Was it
yeah.
2 more, 3 more months, two
About
more months,
2 more months.
2 more months, and then you got Deadpool, which I think Deadpool is gonna be an event film because I'm just calling it now.
Yeah,
Oh, he's talking to TGK. Homologic says the movie for Captain Marvel was trash. Ant Man, the first 2 movies were great. I didn't watch Quantum Mania. Heard it wasn't that good. Yeah. Uh, Huge drop off. How Homologic, you really ain't missed nothing, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let's see. He says I missed the third phase saga. Probably my favorite of all time. What's yours? Yeah.
yeah,
I say not just the phase. That pretty much the first first 3 phases,
yeah.
which is the Infinity Saga.
I mean,
Yeah, probably
yeah,
some of the best produced movies of all time, bro. As far as success with the box office, critics, and fans. So I mean, it made Marvel a lot of money. It's the reason why you see folks clamoring to the comic book genre right now, is because of the success of the first saga for Marvel. So yeah, I agree. Noah says, "Yeah, I agree. If you have to second guess yourself about a character like Wonder Man, then don't put a movie about him out. Put
yeah,
him in a side character in Avengers or something." Yeah, I've been
yeah,
saying that for the longest, Noah.
yeah,
Like people see this. I always got to try to get people to understand. People like us only make up about 2% of the movie going audience.
yeah,
So for example, like, well, cuz know this. Whenever some new character comes out or whatever, something happens in a comic book movie or something, who are the first 2 people our sisters and all them ask about? Me and you. So that
yeah,
tells you right there, it's more of them than us, just me and him. So
yeah,
if they don't know, they don't know the character like we know the character. So they're the example of the general going audience.
yeah,
We're the 2% that know about these characters. So it's just like you want to put characters out there that's kind of more recognizable. Like, I'm not saying they're gonna recognize all of them, but
mm,
majority of the people know who the Hulk is.
yeah,
Like if I ask my aunt uncle who the Hulk is, they know who the Hulk is. Like even
yeah,
before the movie, they knew who the Hulk was,
mm,
right? They
yeah,
knew who Spider-Man is. Like they know who those characters are. Superman, Batman. They know who those characters are. Wonder Woman. They know who those
yeah,
characters are. They don't know who Wonder Man is, right?
yeah.
They don't know who Vision is. Who else came with the movie?
Scarlet
Moon
Witch.
Knight. Scarlet Witch. They don't know who none of these characters are, right? So
Yeah,
that's why I say like you have to, if you're gonna introduce those type of characters, you put them in the movie with the known characters, and that's how you build onto those characters.
yeah,
Home Life says Eternals to me is a flop. It looks like Walmart versions of Justice League. Oh man, that's cold blooded, man. Noah says I didn't know Black Panther until I saw him in Civil War. That's what I'm saying. He said I was a fan of him after that. Man, it sucked. He passed. The first Black Panther was so great when he played Jackie Robinson. It was great. Yeah, man, I agree. Yeah,
He's
like you said.
fantastic.
Yeah, I like that movie too. I saw that in the movie theaters. But yeah, and that's what I was saying. What you just said there, no, was a prime example of what I was just talking about.
Yeah.
You didn't know anything about Black Panther until Civil War. They built on that character enough in that movie to where you gained interest in that character.
Mhm.
So when the movie came out, like you said, you loved it.
Yeah.
Why is it so hard?
Yeah.
Get an unrecognizable character, put him in a movie with recognizable characters, spin him off and get his own movie. That's that simple, bro.
Yeah.
That formula's worked for 100 million years, bro. Homalate says, "Oh man, Black Panther was my favorite movie. Wakanda Forever. R.I.P. Chadwick Boseman. Respect. Yeah, man. Let's see. Noah says, yes, sir. I've been waiting for a live action Teen Titan movie. The cartoon is hilarious. Shout out to Cartoon
Same.
Network.
Same.
Hopefully, Beast Boy is in the new one though. Yeah, that's what I if I had to put King's House on it, y'all, I think he's gonna be in it. I
Yeah.
think he's gonna be in it. Like there's certain character. Like, listen, excuse me. James Gunn is running it.
Yeah.
James Gunn's a massive geek. I'm willing to put King's House on. He's gonna be in the movie. I'm just saying. I think he's gonna be in the movie, y'all. I think Beast Boy's gonna be in there.
I agree.
Homalata said, "Who is your favorite Teen Titan character?" I like Cyborg. Booyah. Ooh, that's a good question, man. You gotta. I guess it
Give me
depends on which
Robin.
version. Like the new 52 version.
Yeah. Give me Damien. Damien's a beast.
Give me. I say Beast Boy. I take Beast Boy.
I
In the
need.
new 52, I say Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah.
Just depending on which version.
Yeah.
Older version, I say Kid Flash. Or maybe Kid Flash.
Yeah. Kid Flash.
Homalate says, I guess Peacemaker trying to say you can see me, DC. Yeah, DCU. Yeah. So you can't see me. They say can't see me. Yeah. Let's see. Noah said, just curious what one character y'all would like to see have his own movie. Mine is Shadow Hawk. Oh, Shadow Hawk had great comics and is more of a rated R Batman. Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. I would have never thought of Shadow Hawk, but that's a good pick.
Yeah. The Hulk. Had their own movie.
Well, I would. Well, you want to count Spawn? I would like to see Spawn get another movie.
Yeah. Oh man, updated.
Oh, give me. I know it's probably not gonna happen now, thanks to the Bloodshot movie. But give me like Man of War, Exo Man of War.
Swamp Thing.
He get in the movie.
His.
Yeah, remember Mango's
Oh yeah.
yeah, give me Exo Man of War, man, or like Ninjak or somebody like that from the variant comic universe.
Yeah.
Somebody like that. Give me somebody new. Give me a fresh character we haven't seen or heard before, man.
Yeah.
I was so mad at that movie, bro. I said that too, cause I said, bro, if they mess that movie up with Bloodshot, bro, I was like, this is gonna kill the chances of them doing a whole completely different universe, bro. That, to be honest with you, if you ask me ranking like universes and all that, you got Marvel, you got DC, and I think Variant is right behind those two.
Yeah. That would have been dope.
That would have been fire, bro. They just did that. I knew that was gonna happen. I told you, bro. I said, man, you're gonna mess this up. It's gonna kill the chances that ever happening, man.
You don't have Sonic at number 3?
We need to see that universe build out a little bit more. Then I could probably put it there.
All right. I just fair question. It's been hidden, but yeah, I got you.
If Sonic 3 hit, then we need to start putting Sonic in the conversation of trilogies of all time. Homalate says, I actually watched Black Widow because of Scarlett Johansson only. He said, I don't care that movie I don't care for that movie much. Yeah, man. I mean, that's one of those characters I didn't think that, not because she's a girl or whatever, just a character in general. I don't think she needed to have her own movie. I think she was probably one of those characters that would serve best playing off of other characters, being part of an ensemble. So I wasn't really on board with that idea in the first place. I think me you talked about that.
Yeah, I don't care for the villain.
Oh God, bro.
I'm still upset.
You better you better care because you're gonna be in Thunderbolts.
I'm still upset. Oh my goodness. Oh.
That was oh my God, bro. I don't want to talk about it. Now you say I'm about to go on a rant, but I don't want to do it. Home Alate said which Batman actor you like the most. I like Robert Pattinson. He's cool. Probably Michael Keaton or
uh,
ooh, that's a good one.
Ben Affleck is great. So
So which actor
for
do we
me,
like the most?
you have the different versions of Batman. The Michael
I
Keaton.
think he just means the actor in general.
Oh, just the actor in
Yeah,
himself. Oh, then Michael Keaton. Hands
yeah,
down,
probably
Mike.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like Michael Keaton.
yeah. I would say if we go through the different Batmans, like it's different versions of Batman that we got to talk about. But yeah, if we just talk an actor, then
You said George Clooney number 1.
yeah. Actor, he's top five, not as Batman. And
uh,
there's only been five Batmans, and he's not even top five. Him and Val Kilmer are not top five.
actually, Val Kilmer didn't play it bad though. He wasn't bad. I would
Yes,
have liked to. I was confused on why he didn't come back
yeah.
for the other one. I think I would have liked him better over George Clooney. He fit a whole lot
Oh,
better.
yeah. But I I have to go back and watch it then just to get a better
Hey, only reason
idea.
why I'm saying all this because literally you can't tell Terry nothing, bro. That's her favorite Batman movie of all time. It's Batman
Who-
Forever. Yeah,
what?
she loved Batman Forever. Bro. She used to watch that thing like every day, bro.
Huh?
Like, yeah, that's why I kind of like why I started watching it with him. Like, you know what? Because I kind of said that even before then. Like, you don't hear fans ever bashing Val Kilmer.
Nah,
They
nah,
always bashing George Clooney. Like I said, like Val Kilmer wasn't bad Batman.
nah.
Now material around him, I could have probably
Yeah,
did. It wasn't. It was right before they went full goofy in
yeah.
Batman and Robin. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So
It's true.
it went way super goofy. It's kind of like Thor Ragnarok. Like Val Kilmer's Batman was Thor Ragnarok, and then
Uh,
Thor Love and Thunder was Batman and Robin. Like you just
yeah.
went. Oh, you want to go goofy? Huh? Oh, I could go way more goofier than that. Like oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's
like
right.
Mr. Freeze over here throwing ice puns and stuff. I was done.
Yeah.
Noah says, why is everything getting pushed back and delayed? Blade fans know, like ourselves, know how it feels. He said, I can't wait for Batman 2 though. It better be worth the wait. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Those we already knew this was gonna happen, Noah. When the strikes happen, the same thing
Mhm.
happened with the pandemic. Whenever you have a long off periods like that, man, when everything when Hollywood shuts down in general,
Yeah.
stuff gonna get pushed back.
Yeah.
That's just what happens. Let's
Yo,
see.
yo, this one. So yes, I've actually I hadn't watched it in probably about a month, but I did start a rewatch of Batman Beyond on
Yeah, then you
HBO
started
Max.
like about a few months ago.
Yeah, and it still carries. But also,
Fire intro.
oh yes, it's amazing. Also, we need it to be a live action with Michael Keaton as the old Batman. So I just want
Bro,
to
did you
make
see Michael Keaton at the Oscars, bro, with the
the sky.
looking like Adam West Batman out there with the ascot.
Yeah, yeah, it's fantastic.
Hey man, shout out to Michael Keaton, bro.
Yeah,
TTK says, oh, right on it. No. Amount was good, man. He says, be glad the Blade movie is getting pushed back. Leaks about the writing in the movie said that Blade was going to end up taking a back seat to 4 females who are better than him. Yeah. That was that. So them pushing it back this time amount is not because of that. The time before that is because of that.
yeah,
So yeah, like I don't really know why they pushed it back this last time. Cause man, they pushed it back, man. But I'm not joking. I think they pushed it back like 7 times.
yeah,
Like 7 times. I'm not even joking. Like the
yeah,
seventh time they pushed it back is not for that. It was the sixth time they pushed it back was for what you just said. So and matter of fact, this last time they pushed it back is also was reported that Mahershala is finally happy with the script.
yeah,
So it's not that no more. With like you said, he's taking a backseat to characters in his own movie,
yeah. It's
which
wild.
was stupid. But yeah. So this final time is not why they pushed it back. That was the sixth time they pushed it back.
Yeah.
I never seen a movie get pushed back this many times. It's crazy, bro. TGK says I actually have free time today and will start watching Halo season 2. Yeah, man, watch
Get
that,
on
man.
it. Get
And
on
you,
it. Get on
I'm
it.
a little jealous of TGK, man, because he get to watch like multiple
Oh
episodes.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm. Amount says Shogun doesn't pick up until the third episode. See, okay. Thank you, Amount. He said the first two are kind of set in the world, and in the third episode, it really kicks up. Okay, that's why I asking you how you felt about it, bro. 'Cause we tried to watch the first episode last night; it was a little slow. Like, bro,
Yeah.
you got to pick it up a little bit,
Watch
man.
it.
I ain't saying like
Watch
you got to be like
it.
action, 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 action or
Oh
nothing,
no.
but it's
No.
gotta
Yeah.
pick it up. The
Give
dialogue a
me
little
something.
a little slow too. I'm like, come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate it, Amount. I'm glad you said that. Maybe I might give it another chance then.
Do it.
Cyclops was definitely one of my favorites. The anime show made him look so OP. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what it's
Hey,
supposed to be. He's the lead.
bro, and it's not just in the show, TGK, in the comics, man. People don't understand how powerful his optic blast is.
Yeah.
This dude can knock holes in the mountains, man, with his optic blast. That's how powerful he is.
Yeah.
And it just made him into like a little whiny crybaby, man, in a series, and it's kind of made him a character in the background somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was just,
I
I
know.
hope Marvel do him a whole lot better, man. I really do. I trust Kevin Feige over Fox. So,
Mm-hmm.
Noah says when the Batman 2 comes out, people has to watch it in theaters, especially if there's 3 hours again. Oh man, it's easy to fall asleep during the movie at home and not in the theaters. Yeah, I mean it's better. It's best seen on the screen anyway too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Noah, best seen on the screen, man. Just hold my latte. Batman 2 is so hyped. He said, "I'm so hyped." He said, "I wonder will there be the Joker this time?"
I think so.
I
Already.
think he's gonna be in it, but he's not gonna be the main bad guy. I think it's gonna be I think it was Scarecrow. I think was the no. Actually, I don't know who the main bad guy.
I just know Joker's gonna be in it.
Yeah, he's gonna be in it, but I don't think he's gonna be the main bad guy. It's gonna be kind of like in the first one,
Yeah.
where he kind of like makes an appearance or whatever.
Yeah.
Was Scarecrow?
I feel like we talked about it and it
We
was
did, but I don't
Scarecrow.
remember who it was though. I want to say it was Scarecrow.
I think it is Scarecrow.
Okay, we'll find out eventually, but I
Yeah.
don't know. I think it's Scarecrow, bro.
Yeah.
Noah says X-Men didn't really do Quicksilver right either. My man X-Men really does so, and yeah, they didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, not even no offense to anybody who liked the movies or whatever, bro. Like I said, my wife loved the X-Men movies. Me being a comic book purist, bro, there were certain things that I didn't like that they did in the movies with the characters. I definitely did not like the continuity being all over the place when it came from movie to movie. Like
Yeah.
you had like two different angels, you had two different uh colossuses, you had, two different juggernauts.
Yeah.
I just did two different saber tooths. Like, I don't know,
What
man.
happened? Saying Clayface is the villain for Batman too.
That's what it was. I knew it was so. I know we talked about it. I don't even remember who it was. 'Cause I think they were saying that it's gonna be like the original Clayface, not the one who got actually is Clay, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a character who can kind of like change his appearance with like different masks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like an old Batman before they changed him up to like a guy with superhuman powers or whatever. Black Noir said Nightcrawler is my favorite mutant. I cosplay him 1 year for Halloween with a 6-foot tail. Ooh, okay.
Dope.
That's what's up, Black Noir. TGK says, what annoyed me about the X-Men movies is Wolverine wasn't in uniform. Thankfully, this Deadpool Wolverine movie finna change my life. Man, who you telling? The only thing about the uniform I told Cuz is TGK. I wish it had cut the sleeve. I wish he had the sleeveless Wolverine.
Yeah.
That's the only thing, bro. They took the sleeves off. Shut up and take my wallet, bro. Just shut up and take my wallet. That would have been fire right there.
Yeah.
Amount says there's just a few characters that can really compete with Wolverine. Not only does he have a cool personality, he also has a cool interaction between his powers and his animanium enhancements. Yeah. Black Noir also too. You remember at the end of the Wolverine, the second Wolverine movie. Remember when Silver Samurai cut off his claws?
Yeah.
And like he ended up like getting his regular bone claws come up out of the metal or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like that was supposed to have led right into Days of Future Past. Remember because Xavier and Magneto had stopped him at the airport or whatever.
Yeah.
So then in Days in Future Past, he had his claws back.
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Yeah. Okay.
See what I'm saying? That's part of the
Yeah.
continuity I talk about with the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Oh, he said okay. He said about round 5. Yeah, yeah. No, we feel you though. It's still
That's
pretty
still
good, man.
dope. Yeah, it's still
Yes.
dope.
Noah says last Captain Marvel movie. I was wanting to succeed, but the movie just fell all over the place. Felt all over the place. He said, I don't know if it's just me. The movie wasn't stable. Yeah, it was.
Busy.
Yeah, definitely busy. No, you right, Noah. You definitely right. Amount says kind of keep some grounded, and yet he's still almost unkillable. What we talking about?
Still Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine. Yeah. Black. Okay, talking about Black Noir. Let's see. Amount says, well, there's already been leaked videos of all these people just putting their agendas in their movies. They aren't focused on the movies; they're focused on the message and not the quality. If you're talking about that video, we should have played it. I think we did play it on here.
Yeah.
With all the writers and stuff for the different movies and stuff like that, in the studio telling them don't worry about the source material, just make a movie and all that type of stuff, and don't
Yeah.
even read the comic that you're basing the character off of and all that. Yeah, that was trash, Amount.
Yeah.
That's trash, and that right there is one of the main reasons why I was saying when people talk about the quantity of a quality thing, I said no, it's stuff like that is why the movies weren't successful. That's why. Not because it came with a lot of movies, it's because you came out with a lot of movies doing that stuff right there.
Yeah.
And that's what the issue was. Now, if you had just kept things the way they was running between phase 1 and 3,
Mm-hmm.
and you dropping out a ton of movies, there wouldn't be any arguments out there right now. Y'all be like, damn, just keep it coming, Marvel.
Exactly.
Black Noir says my top 3 cosplays I have done: Nightcrawler, Eric Draven, from The Crow, okay, and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Well, I've been fire right there, Black Noir.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler has been my guy since the arcade game, bro. Who you telling, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, do you remember that? You remember the X-Men game I had, the fighting game?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Mortal Kombat game where you fighting whatever. Bro, remember I was a kill with Nightcrawler, bro.
You be jumping around.
I can't think of the name of that
Teleport.
Yeah, you remember the name of that game?
It's been forever, but
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, I had it on PlayStation 1.
Yep,
I remember that, bro. I used to kill with Nightcrawler, bro. That was my dude back in the day, man. That's why when he was in X-Men 2, you couldn't tell me nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Especially that first scene when he was in the White House, you couldn't tell me nothing. Amount says the 3 Star Wars movies lost money that just came out in earnings report from Disney. I don't know if that's true, Amount, because all of them made over $1 billion other than Solo. So I don't know if that's true. And they haven't came out with a Star Wars movie since let's see, probably since Britney Spears came out with her first CD. Probably the last time they came out with one. Black Noir says Silver Surfer should have his own movie. It's funny you said that, Black Noir, because I saw something earlier. We didn't touch on it here, but there are some rumors that they're starting to look for an actor to play Silver Surfer, and he might have his own movie, which I don't know how true that is. But he's supposed to be in the new Fantastic Four, though.
Yeah.
And they hope a lot. They said King's House is always on the line. That's crazy. King, if you watching this, watch out. Yeah, man. You put King's House on it, man. You know how it is. Black Noir said Lobo needs a movie. Amen. Amen. Yeah. Amen. Jason Momoa would be a fantastic Lobo, much better Lobo than Aquaman. Oh yeah,
yeah, he is made for that.
Listen, there's certain people that's born to be characters, bro. Amount, and like you said, Jason Momoa was literally born to be Lobo. Paint that man white, give him red eyes. Let's get this thing going, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you. Noah said, "Real, you are so right. Bloodshot was so bad." Said Vin Diesel let me down. I had a feeling they shouldn't have put that. I said that. No, I told Cuz that. I said, bro, I had a feeling if they got that movie wrong, they were gonna kill the chances of seeing any other variant comic characters.
Yeah.
If y'all never read a variant comic, bro, I need to go read them. Very interesting. It's not just about DC and Marvel, y'all. It's so many different universes out there, man, that you can read. And I'm telling you, variant had the opportunity to be number 3 right behind DC and Marvel, right? So, like I said, man, Exo Man of War was one of my favorites, man. Like, if they came out with an Exo Man Award, think of like Iron Man, but with like an alien armor that kind of like comes around him whenever he calls it or whatever. Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
man, just messed up a great opportunity, man. TGK said Val Kilmer's a legend. Uh, he said the Batmobile was so bad and bad. Yeah, like I said, there were certain things in the movie Black Noir. I was like, you could have just kept the regular Blackmobile, but
Yeah.
amount says Godzilla -1 cost 12 million. The Marvels cost 270 million, and Godzilla -1 has better visuals and storytelling and characters. You know what's funny, amount you said that they said uh Godzilla -1 has the lowest cost for a high visual movie to win an Oscar in Oscar history.
Dang.
Yeah, like he just said, 12 million, bro. I gotta
That's,
watch. I gotta watch that.
that, that movie was fantastic.
I gotta
It
see
was,
that movie, man.
that movie was
He out here
fantastic.
winning awards and everything, man. Shout out to
Yeah.
them, bro. I'm still mad at myself. I told my wife that I'm so mad at myself I didn't see that movie, man.
I got lucky on that final when they came back out with it.
Yeah, you caught it like that last day. Boy, you so lucky,
It,
bro.
it was the last day, and I just happened to be off that day. Like
And I was gonna watch it that Friday, bro.
yeah.
Cause so we could talk about it on the show, whatever, bro. And that's when it was like I told my wife I was looking it up on AMC. They didn't have it nowhere, man. I was like, God dang it, man. I missed it. I said, well, Josh caught it on the last day.
Yeah.
Amount says the gender swap Taskmaster for no reason.
I'm not even going to talk about Taskmaster.
Why you trying to make us mad, Amount?
Real knows how I feel about it.
Listen, I told Cuz the moment I knew something was wrong when they first showed Taskmaster on the screen, he was sitting on that chair and he was showing the screen of all the different Avengers on the screen or whatever. And then that person came in there with like that little chip and they put it in the back of his head. I was like, oh my God. I said that when I saw that, I said, yep, that's it. I said, they already messed up right there. I said, that's not how Taskmaster works. I don't even know why Kevin Feige even signed up for that, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not Taskmaster, man. But then, like you said, when they revealed that it was his daughter, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Oh yeah, I heard that too, Black Noir, but I don't think he's gonna be in it.
Yeah, they said no. He's not gonna be in it.
Yeah, I think it's Clayface.
Yes, it's Clayface, and then Joker will be in it as well.
Homalate says, make sure like and subscribe. Show some love to the channel. Yeah, appreciate it, Homalate. Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Amount says you got to remember that all those ticket sales they look good in the box office, but the studio doesn't get the whole. Yeah, so the way it works, Amount studios, the theaters get 33% of the sales. That's why whenever you hear people say like say a movie spent $100 million on a movie, right? When you say they spent $100 on a movie, okay, I'm saying $100, $100 million on a movie, that doesn't include like marketing and all that, right? So majority of the time, you're gonna spend about 20 to about 50 million on marketing. So you got to factor that in. That's about 150, right?
Yeah.
And so then whenever sometimes you got costs on the front end or the back end, depending on the actors or whatever, right? So we're just gonna say 175, right? So because you got to factor in ticket sales and stuff like that, which is about roughly about 33%. That's why whenever you hear it say, "Oh, well, spend 175 million," that's why you always hear them say like, "Oh, but the movie got to make like 400 million because you got to factor in all those costs and stuff like that before it to even break even."
Yeah.
So yeah. So I know I definitely know about the ticket sales and all that stuff, man. But I mean, if a movie make $2 billion, I think two of the movies made $2 billion. Matter of fact, that's what I should have showed. So they had a report that came out. Do you know how much since Disney bought Star Wars, how much they made off Star Wars? You go trip out.
Hold up. This is because this is part of the X's that they dropped because that was close to 5X. But I don't remember the number.
13 billion would it be?
God.
Do you know how much they bought it for?
How much?
4 billion.
Yeah.
They almost tripled the worth of Star Wars, bro, when they bought it. They've made over $13 billion off Star Wars, and they bought it for $4 billion.
Yeah, yeah, because I think it was like them, uh, the 3X that one.
I thought I sent that to you.
No, you did. It was that one. It was Star Wars. It was Marvel. It was like a 4.9x. Like it was like they've been making crazy buckets off these. Toy Story was a crazy amount. Like they've been racking it in. But yeah, which is understandable. It's been great content made off of them.
Except for Star Wars. But yeah, Star Wars since they acquired it from Lucasfilms, have made 13 billion for Disney, and they bought it for 4 billion. They tripled it, the worth of the franchise. So yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Amount, man, they spent 150. That's a lot of money for marketing. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. Home, I like to say I gotta see a different side rail when he's off mass content. Oh, Angle Rail, is back again. Yeah.
we talk about certain movies for sure, for sure.
Oh yeah, we talk about certain movies, bro. You know,
Yeah.
you said Madam Web.
Oh my god.
No, Horse says, who do you guys think could play a good Silver Surfer? I don't even know. I don't know.
Austin, have
I'm
you
not mad
seen?
at it.
Uh, have you seen Dune 2 yet?
No, I gotta rewatch Dune 1, man.
Uh,
I didn't finish Dune 1 the first time. So I told King what I did was I went to the movies. I think it was late or whatever. I watched it and I ended up falling asleep. So I
uh,
never got back to it to finish watching it to kind of get an understanding of what was going on.
yeah.
So I haven't seen Dune 2 yet. I've just been busy, man.
I think it's on Netflix. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's on
Austin,
Netflix. It's
I
on
think
Netflix and I think on HBO Max.
I wouldn't be upset if Austin takes that role.
Yeah, I mean, if you tell me tomorrow that he's cast as Silver Surfer, I'm not mad at it, bro.
Mm-mm. Nope.
Not mad at let me see. Probably left these last three. The studio's only getting somewhere around 50% of the ticket sales. In China, it's like 25. Yeah, like I said, it depends on which studio that is going to.
Yeah,
The studio, like I said, it's like back end, front ends for the different actors and stuff like that. And the movie theaters get their 33%. They get that off the top, which is why also too why y'all see popcorn and sodas and candy and stuff being so expensive
mm-hmm.
because the studios, I mean, the movie theaters don't make a lot of money off of people going to see those movies. They only
Right.
make about 33% from the studios, which is why y'all see this being a huge partnership between studios and movie theaters, right?
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is why they push so heavy for movies to go to the movie theaters.
yeah,
That's how they make their money. And if
yeah,
they don't, like the pandemic hurt a lot of the movie theaters, which is why you saw a lot of them starting to close down and starting a
right.
lot of cut a lot of people too that work for the movie theaters. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they're dependent on each other.
Amount says all the new CGI technology is supposed to make the movies look better and cheaper, yet somehow all the budgets have ballooned. Yep, and even if movies make 750, it's like breaking even. Yeah. Like I said, it just depends on the movie, but nah, you're right, man. You're right. Which is crazy to me. Godzilla spent 12 million. You saw the quality of it, which also tells me that you don't have to spend that much money for a movie, bro.
Yeah.
There should be no way in the world you spending 300 million for a movie. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. When you got different, I'll also use the example of District 9.
Yeah.
You saw the
Yeah.
quality of that. I
Yeah.
think that movie. I think Neil Blomkamp only spent, damn, I want to say 10 million. I could be wrong. I think he spent 10 million. I could be wrong on that. Oh, like 25 million or something like that for that movie. It was something low, and you saw the quality, how good the CGI and all that stuff was, bro. Like, come on, bro. There's
Yeah.
no excuse. You shouldn't have to make a $200 million movie, bro. That's just Star Wars revenue. It's not actual profit. The stock price is low than it was before. They bought it, so they've lost money. They've lost money amount because of the running of Disney and how Bob Chapek was running things. A lot of
Yeah.
that had to do with that. They're still recovering from that,
Yeah.
which is why I was saying earlier in the show. A lot of the stuff that they're going through right now is because as a product of how Bob Chapek was running things,
Yeah.
which is why they wanted Bob Iger to go back in there, because when Bob Iger was in there, their stocks and everything was as high as they've been in the history of Disney because he
Yeah.
was running things. But as soon as they had Bob Chapek in there, all that stuff started changing, which is why they had to get that guy up out of there quick. He was only in there for 2 years.
Yeah.
You messed up everything that fast in 2 years. Now it's taking Bob Iger. Let's see, he's been there 2
4 or
years
5
now,
years.
and now they're saying they need him in there for another 5 years.
Yeah.
Just to course correct what this man did for 2 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the reasons why. Amount says Spawn when are we getting hard pause rated R Spawn and who's playing it. Supposedly the Pokemon Jamie Foxx. I don't even think that's happening, bro. To be honest with you.
No.
I don't think that's happening.
I just want to create it, but I don't think it'll be Jamie Foxx anymore.
Yeah, I don't think it's Jamie Foxx. And I hope they get to where what's the boy name? Todd McFarlane ain't directing, bro. That's
Yeah.
what I know Bloomhouse was supposed to do it, and Todd McFarlane was going to direct it, but I think Bloomhouse is kind of like, I don't know about this one because Todd McFarlane never directed nothing in his life. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. But let me read this last one. We can probably roll. Will the stock prices spike because they had just bought Star Wars and they just bought Marvel, so it was off of speculation. It wasn't off of what they had created. Oh, okay. Okay. But yeah, that's gonna probably do it for us today, y'all, man. We definitely appreciate y'all, man, geeking out with your boys, man. Got a nice little turnout, man. Appreciate y'all. Listen, man, we'll be back here next Saturday, man, for more geek news and all the good things. Hey, in the future, man, why don't y'all let us know what y'all been watching, man? I might throw out some ideas that we haven't even known
Yeah.
about. Let us know
Yeah.
what y'all watching so we can kind of get some ideas. And
Especially if it's on Netflix because they don't be advertising.
okay, you leave them alone, man. They're innocent out here. But no, so yeah, just kind of let us know in the future, man. Let us know too, man. The shows that we kind of recommended to y'all, if y'all watch them, kind of let us know what y'all think too, man. And let us know what movies y'all been watching and
Yes.
what movies y'all anticipating, looking forward to, and all that stuff, man. So yeah, listen, man. With all that being said, man, like and subscribe to the channel, man. If you're into all things geeks, it's your boy Real.
It's your boy Will.
Yes, sir, man. All we ask you to do is stay geeked. And
And the
we out.
legend grows.
Yes, sir. And we out.